Hey friends, welcome to another video. I wanted to give you guys another quick update. I'm currently in Arizona. I had told you guys that I was gonna come visit my kids and my in-laws and whatnot. This is basically the very last day, but I did want to show you guys real quick what I was doing. We had my son visiting friends, and then myself, going out with my kids, and then of course my husband hanging out with his parents and his siblings, and kind of saying goodbye. I know it's like a whole different world, everything that we're going to be doing. So I wanted to kind of update you on what we're doing now. And look at my hair is all poofy here, so I just got out of the shower. We're getting ready to, I believe, tomorrow morning, if not later on today. It's Monday, I believe the 31st of March. We're going to end up heading back to Nevada. And then from there, that's it, dude. Buying tickets now for sure. And then finishing what I'm going to do with mail. And what I plan to do with the rest of the stuff, furniture and everything. Put everything away in the containers, almost all completely done. We only have the recliner and the TV, and then smaller appliances in the kitchen, and done. But let me show you my quick background here. This is my mother-in-law's house. That's her kitchen there. Living room. This is where I'm hanging out. This is the property that I told you guys that she has, that it's like 4 acres and stuff. There's her TV, living room area. Okay, here we go. So this is all it right here. Front door right there. And there's a patio door. There's like 2 bedrooms that way and the master bedroom this way. So, pantry. That's the laundry. It still needs a doorknob. Rest of the kitchen. It's a pretty decent sized house, And then of course her master bedrooms that way. And then of course the bathrooms, really nice. My husband actually did the tile work. And let me take you guys outside for a second, okay? Show you guys the property, how big it is. I'll go through the front door first. So hold on. Front door, front door. So huge. I feel like they never used this door. So here it is. Look at that. So you'll see like 2 sets of oh, should have brought my glasses. 2 sets of fencing posts. There's the first set right here, and then the second set. Well, the second set's still theirs. And it goes around this way, back there. Those are the water pumps, water well. It's a neighbor. And then this way, all of this. And then I'll show you guys. I'll walk this way so you guys can see the front of the house and stuff. It's really nice. So there. That's the front of the house. It's really nice fixtures. And then back here. So all along this, all of that is all of theirs. So just imagine my backyard. I know you guys have seen that video of the acre tour. And then they have those trailers there. They're gonna supposedly fix them. I don't know about all of that. It's literally El Rancho for them here. This is what they have. There's Abolitious back there and his dad. And there's my Camry right there. But then let me take you. So here, if you see that there's fence posts right there, that's because they're gonna do a small fencing off and then around the house basically, and then they're gonna do another one around the whole property because it's 4 acres, so it's like four times basically what I own. So just kind of do the math. But all of this, that's basically their backyard. They got wood back there. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't have my glasses, so I can't really see if I'm showing you correctly on the screen. So bear with me. But way over there, they got wood and stuff. And then when they do the carne asadas, I'll show you guys that awesome grill that they have. It was actually handmade. But here's the fence post right here. So they're gonna fence this off this way, but their property still like goes all the way, and you can see the other fence posts. And then there's the other neighbors way out there. And that's all of this. So the 4 acres is huge. I know that my nieces and nephew, or you know, my in-laws' grandkids, they have like a racer. I'm not sure if you guys know what that is. And they just use it to ride around the property, kind of to get around. But I'll show you guys. I mean, this thing is huge. So they even have their own little like tractor looking deal there. I'll be honest, I don't even know what it's called. I'm sure somebody does. You could put it in the comments below. But they have one of those boxers, what it says there, but ta-da. And then there's a wood again, as you can see it. And then they got their trees that they've planted and stuff. And then there you see more fence posts, because it's a huge property. Look at how far it goes. It's huge. I'm walking towards the wood, but not really. They're gonna build like a horse corral type of deal there. My brother-in-law does have like cows and horses and goats, and I'm sure eventually when all of the animal enclosures are done, they're gonna bring him here. Right now they're at his house. But yeah, so as you can see here, there's another little tree, and there's Lucas. Of course, he's gonna travel with us. Lucas. So cute. Getting dirty. And they have their shed there. Alright. So, there we go. Look at all of this. And they got meat hanging there. Doesn't that look so unsanitary? But that's how they dry their meats. I don't know if it's something cultural and it's salted. You got this going on here. And then I'll show you guys the grill. And I'm doing this type of enclosure here with the metal beams. This is where the carne asadas happen. There's my Camry. Used to be my son's. Okay, here I am in the hot sun, but like it's cool outside, so it's not the heat. But since the sun's like in my eyes, like I can barely see the screen. The screen looks black to me, but I'm sure you guys can see me. But anywho, I just wanted to show you guys the property real quick. Let you guys know that now I'm more closer to our destination, more than so. Yep, I finally, came, said bye to the kids. Let them know that, God willing, we will be back in about 6 months or so. I was aiming for Thanksgiving, so who knows? And I'm not sure how long we'll stay, but you guys will eventually know when we get there. But right now, just hanging out, just taking this final day here in Arizona. This is actually Tonopah, Arizona, where we're at. Out in the boonies where there's like barely anything going on here. It's a small town still. It is growing. Everybody loves it out here because it's like a ton of land. So majority of the houses have like an acre plus in land. And yeah, so next step is drive back to Nevada, and then it gets into the nitty gritty. I've decided to rent a truck when we get there to El Salvador to drive, so you'll be seeing all of that. I know I didn't show you guys much of the actual like trip, but know that you didn't miss much. It's usually a whole bunch of cars out on the road, but yeah, that's what you'll see, the beautiful mountain views that my in-laws have over here. And so that grill that I showed you guys, that's the one where they do their carne asadas, and it's pretty often, at least once a week or so on the weekends. But yeah, it's just a lot of beautiful views, mountain views. There's a little bit of traffic. The Highway 10 is close by. This is closer to California versus back in Phoenix. Because if you keep going this way, California is about 4 or 5 hours. But yeah, there you guys have it. Stay tuned though. I will be giving you more of an update once I'm closer. I'm aiming to, I've been looking at plane tickets and everything for the 14th, 15th of this month. And not necessarily just, the price or anything like that. It's just what's holding me back a little bit is I wanted to see what was going to be the difference between flying out there and then renting a truck, or flying out there because obviously we're still going to fly, and then have somebody pick us up and pay the trip ride. They do charge about $100, $100 because there is going to be 4 of us. Of course, my mom's wheelchair, and then it's going to be a whole bunch of luggage. So I figured if I rent a truck, which isn't bad, I'm not sure where you guys are, if you're in the US or any other country, but in El Salvador, I just looked it up through Enterprise and through Hertz, that I can rent a truck, a Toyota. It's called Hilux, Hilux. I'll list it below right here, and it's like $48 a day plus whatever taxes and insurances or whatever. So it comes out to be like $55 for them. But then it's cheaper than the 110. And yes, Google does work, so I can GPS myself to the hotel that we're going to be staying at. And then of course stay tuned because I will be making all those videos. I mean, just bear with me. I know I didn't really post this Saturday. I thought I was going to do it, but unfortunately here where I'm at, and we haven't left, so my mother-in-law doesn't really have internet, and even my hotspot is super spotty. Everything is just no fun, so I haven't been able to post anything. This, you see me recording it today, Monday. You probably won't see it till tomorrow, Tuesday, but when we get back, or at the latest Wednesday. But then from there, I'm going to try my best to continue posting and ignore my hot hair. It's a hot mess. Haven't combed it. It's just naturally air drying. Okay, so we're back at the front door. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. If you like my content, please give it a like. Just let that algorithm work. And I'm hoping to monetize this channel. God willing. I'm in no hurry, but I kind of am. Just kidding. All right, love you guys so much. And I'm going to leave you here with this beautiful view of just natural. God's work. Peace. God bless. Love you guys. Bye.